Hello, everyone. Welcome to our program Spotlight Q&A on our Post-Professional Doctorate in Occupational Therapy, or for short, OTD. I would like to introduce myself. I'm Tara Schumacher. I'm one of the Assistant Directors of Admissions here at Salus University, and I'm the Admissions Coordinator for the OTD program. Today, I have my guest, Dr. Caitlin Foy, who's the Program Director of the OTD program. So when you're applying, you'll be talking to us quite quickly. So let's get started. Dr. Foy, how long have you been at Salus, and where did you go to undergrad, graduate, and why did you choose OT?
Well, I have been at Salus for 10 years, and it's 10 years this month. So that's very exciting for me to hit the 10-year mark. It's been really exciting working at Salus because it was a brand new OT program when I first started at Salus, and we didn't even have accreditation. It was just brand new. And so now we've really grown, and we now have a post-professional OTD program, and it's exciting to see the department grow. Now, when I was in grad school, I went to Temple and I received my master's of occupational therapy, and I went back for my post-professional OTD almost immediately because I really didn't want to kind of lose my student mode, right? I was used to writing papers and used to kind of managing my time well as a student. And so I wanted to keep going. I also thought that the OTD would open additional doors for me in my career, and it really did. So I'm very glad that I went back as soon as I did, because I don't think I would have been able to transition into academia and do a lot of other OT, become a reviewer for the OJOT journal. There's a lot of things that I really don't think I could have been eligible for or even considered for. So I'm no regrets. I'm glad that was my path. And I hope that will be helpful for other OTs. One of the nice things too that I liked about having my master's degree and then going back for my post-professional OTD was that I could start working right away. It helps to make a paycheck and start chipping away at student loans. But also I knew where I was working. I was settled in at work. Sometimes there's employers who help with tuition reimbursement. So that's always helpful too for new grads, if someone is helping you pay for your doctorate. And another thing was I wasn't just hopping onto a faculty member's capstone project. It was my capstone project. I knew what I was working in. I knew what topic would help excel me in my career. And so I got to pick everything, and it was for me. So I know that sometimes when you're in an entry-level OTD, you don't really know where you're working yet. You haven't actually worked a day, in the field with a license. And sometimes the capstone can sort of be suggested to you and not your own idea. So I really love that for post-professional OTD students, that the capstone is all theirs with the support of mentors.
Can you tell me more about the OTD program, especially the specialties that it covers?
Yes. So we have two advanced specialty tracks. We have remedial vision rehabilitation, which is taught all by Dr. Mitch Scheiman. And then we have our health and wellness, which is almost all of it is taught by Dr. Andrea Tiska. So for the OTD, because most all of our students are working full-time and balancing work, life, family, you name it. And so we have a few different paces that's really helpful for our students. You can complete the OTD in as little as 16 months. You can chip away at it a little bit slower over 27 months. And we do have some students who are in a 5-year plan, and they take about 1 to 2 courses per year. And that allows them to work on other projects, take on, some of them are working full time and have per diems, positions in other places. And some students are lucky enough to have employers help pay for their tuition. And so that it's helpful for them to kind of slowly take it over 5 years so that their employer can help with the tuition cost.
What are the OTD classes like? Are they completely online or are they in person?
Yes, you can complete the entire OTD online. For 2 of the remedial vision rehabilitation specialty tracks, we do really recommend that students come in and join us on our beautiful campus in Elkins Park. And then that way they can learn hands-on skills from Dr. Mitch Scheiman. That's really the way that it's meant to be learned. And we're very aware that everyone's working full time and we don't want you to bankrupt your vacation. And so if you can come to campus, it's 2 5-day workshops. There's one at the end of April and there's one at the end of August. And it spans over the weekend too. So again, you don't have to use all of your vacation days.
Can you tell us who should apply for the certificate program? And then the second part would be who should apply to the doctorate program?
Yes, absolutely. So we do believe that not everyone needs a doctorate in occupational therapy. And that's why we are a dual entry profession. You can enter as a master's or enter with an entry-level doctorate. But, the trends have shown that, not everyone requires a doctorate. Not everyone's going to be doing the research piece, the leadership piece. However, for students who are looking to be a leader in the field, maybe a leader at their institution, maybe they want to be a clinical mentor, they want to be a director. For those working in the school districts, sometimes a higher degree can help your salary. For anyone who's interested in instructing or becoming an academician, a professor one day. So if you're looking for more than the typical staff therapist position, where you're treating clients and you're looking for leadership, you're looking for, maybe you want to be an entrepreneur and start your own private practice. Again, maybe you want to teach and do research and present. So these are all skills that we will teach in the post-professional OTD. So if anyone's looking for that next level, I would highly recommend to apply for the post-professional OTD.
And what type of observation opportunities are available at Salus?
For observation?
Or clinical experience?
So for the OTD, we do not require a clinical component. However, we do have the 2 5-day workshops where you can come in and work with Dr. Scheinman for the remedial vision rehabilitation certificate or specialty track. And then you can learn hands-on skills from Dr. Scheinman himself.
What type of financial aid is available for the OTD program?
For financial aid, if you are looking to complete a FAFSA and perhaps take out a government loan, we do highly recommend that students complete the 16-month PACE. That way you are taking 6 credits per semester, and then you're considered a part-time student, and so you would be eligible for government student loans. I know that some students in the past have been interested in the certificate. However, for government student loans, you need to be enrolled in a degree program. Now, the advanced specialty courses, if you take them as a certificate, that's 12 credits. And you can also take them as part of the 30 credit OTD. So that can all count towards your OTD program. And we've had many students who came to enroll in the certificate and they really enjoyed the program, really enjoyed the faculty, and then they transitioned into an OTD student. And then they graduated with their OTD just a year later.
Now, as you said earlier, a lot of people do work full time while they're doing this program. What are some things, like what's some services that we offer here at Salus to help them as they're doing a doctorate program as well as working full time?
Oh, we have so many resources for our students, and because many of our students are online, we have students from Canada, we have students from Asia. So there's a lot of resources that they can use from online. Our library is fantastic in that, if you're looking for an article and you can't find it, or we don't have a subscription to it, you can just ask the librarians for assistance. We have the CPPD program, Center for Personal and Professional Development, which has been wonderful with helping our students kind of transition. For some students are transitioning back into the student role, and helping with time management and just study strategies and all sorts of things.
Now, what are some things that you can do outside of academics at Salus? Do you have job placement, job referral service?
Yes. So our OTD alum have really had a lot of opportunities to apply for positions that they wouldn't have otherwise been eligible for. We have students who were able to gain employment as an academician and start working for OT programs, working in higher ed. We've had some students who were able to, who were selected for, interviewed and selected for a low vision specialty in a school district position. And yeah, we've had a lot of successes from our OTD alum. We've had many articles published in scholarly journals, both OT journals, mental health journals, and optometry journals. So we're really seeing a lot of accolades from our OTD alum, and we're very proud.
What has been your favorite course to teach so far, and what are you looking forward to in the upcoming semester?
My favorite course that I have taught in so far is the Grant Writing and Disseminating Scholarship course. I think it is fantastic for students who are ready for that next level of, learning how to secure grant money for programs that they've designed and developed. It also helps students to learn how to write a proposal and how to get accepted so that they can present at a national conference. We actually have had one student was awarded $12,000 to help with her capstone project to help bring remedial vision to a local hospital. We've had other students who received smaller amounts of money, but still that was helpful for them to be able to make their capstone come into fruition with the money that they were awarded. And it was an assignment in that course. And so they submitted their grant application, they were awarded the money. So that was very exciting. And we have had many students, because another assignment in this course is to write a conference proposal. And we've had many students who received both state and national AOTA presentations that they were accepted for. So it's been a very fruitful course. And these are skills that you won't learn in any entry-level OT program. These are specific skills geared towards more experienced OT professionals.
And my final question for you is, if you were to describe Salus in one word, what would it be?
Oh, that's good. I would say opportunities. I think that at Salus University, there are so many different paths that you can take. And even with, the profession of occupational therapy, there are so many things that you can do. You can become a researcher, an academician, a clinician, a consultant. There's so many different paths that you can take in OT. And so at Salus University, because, we have amazing faculty, world-renowned faculty like Dr. Mitch Scheinman, it really sets you apart from your colleagues, because you become a leader in this program, and you learn advanced skills that, your colleagues they won't have obtained in an entry-level OT program.
I would say my word is community. I think both of you and I have a background at Temple, and you're just not a number there. You're actually known, and it's great as an admissions person to follow the student through the whole entire process.
Mm-hmm. And we are a very supportive department. When our students are enrolled in and accepted into the program, that's really meaningful for us, that they're a part of the Salus community. And that, we'll do everything that we can to support them, because we know that they're ready to become leaders. And sometimes it takes a village, to help you to get there. So that is one thing that we really pride ourselves on.
Well, thank you for taking the time to chat with me today. I will have this recording up for anyone who wants to come back and watch this interview. Thank you for everyone for attending, and you all have a great day. Thanks, Dr. Foy.
Thanks, Tara.
Bye-bye.